Galing ka lang sa sakit. What's up, guys? Take two! This goes out to the Barakable Energy. On behalf of the entire
Except
Hinebra fans in the PBA.
Non-Hinebra,
This does not apply to me.
non-Hinebra, non-San
Yes,
Miguel.
this is our reaction to every single thing you did today.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Pass it to my boys Chuck Carlo and Polo. Real heads listening, not just to the intros. Knowledge of the realness, y'all should really feel this. Always down the ball, hard that y'all's witness. This here's really for the real thing. For those who've never really been bandwagon fans, listen to the real talk straight up from the stands.
Ang dami nating mag-uusapan. Nalulunod ako.
Start. So this is what happens when we miss an entire week. It's like we have to make up for lost time.
You know what?
Every
The
single
entire
moment.
time I was sick last week, nothing in the PBA happened. I don't know what was up with that. Tapos biglang ngayon, okay na ako. Biglang nagtatrade sila.
Biglang kailangan mo nang bumalik with a vengeance.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? This is episode 10 of From the Stands. Thank
Did
you.
it on your own.
On my own, after checking with you. Thank you for checking out the show. The entire crew is here. Coming back from a week-long fever. Sick as a dog, unable to literally text. Paulo Bustamante.
What's up?
Still wearing a jacket because kinda... Are you okay, my friend?
Okay
Hindi
na
kami makawa sa'yo?
Okay na ako. May draft pick na ako next year.
Okay, congratulations. Hindi ka man ata mawawalan ng draft pick ever. Also, coming right back from a country which I honestly did not know even existed. Estonia. Do they speak with an accent
No.
in Estonia?
No.
Do they speak English?
They're like much kinder Russians.
Really?
Is that
Well,
the
I've never met a Russian, so I wouldn't know.
Is that the country that Anne Hathaway ruled?
No, that would be
No.
the kingdom of
Genovia.
Genovia.
Okay.
Totally different.
It,
Carlo Pamintuan is
What's up,
back
guys?
with
What's up,
us, coming all the way from Estonia.
it's right beside the one that was floated dun sa Avengers. Sokovia. Yeah.
Where insert character here died. Hindi ko nasa-spoil kasi baka mabad trip kayo sa akin. Yeah, I can
never mind.
Okay, so originally this episode was gonna be what, 15 minutes?
Yeah,
30 minutes.
Draft recap, no biggie.
Pag-gilas-gilas, mga ganun pag-usapan natin. But you know, apparently every single San Miguel team, aside from Star and Barako, just decided to sort of, hey, let's
make the trade today.
Let's mess with everyone. And we got a crap load of trades. Some were proposed, some have already been confirmed and approved by the commissioner. First day.
Can I just say, let me get this out of my chest.
Sure.
Let me get this out of my chest. Chito Narabasa, our PBA commissioner.
Yes.
Are brand new.
Banned trades
Yeah.
during draft day.
Yeah.
And the official explanation was, he wanted time to review
The
lineups and the balance
Yeah,
of the league. It got me thinking, parang kung ako yung bibigyan ng test ng professor ko, I can't tell him or her na, teka lang aaralin ko muna
Yung binigay
mo sa akin ngayon kasi hindi ako ready. Pero di ba, parang 4 months ago, sinabihan ka na commissioner ka.
Ito pa. So, yun na yung trades, diba? Yun yung mga in-offer. You get, Aruela para Jeric Fortuna. Sabi niya, he was going to review everything muna. And this is what happens! This is what happens!
Ni-review nyo na sa lagay na yan.
Time out.
Tinanggap niya yan! Kumish!
Teka lang.
Piloso ka ba?
Kung palaruin natin si Chuck at si Kumish ng who he play for now, who will get a higher score?
Probably Kumish.
Kumish pa rin.
Chuck doesn't know players.
Unbelievable. Hey, before anything, I want to give a shout out to our friends, si Che Marcaida and si Voltaire Lozada. Getting married! Kailan ba? This year ba? Next year? FTS fam yan, pare. Congratulations to you guys.
Silang dalawa? Nag-meet sila dahil nanonood sila ng
When
FTS?
to become one.
Seriously.
In the boundaries of marriage. Okay, let's go through the trades. Everything that's gonna happen, that happened
Today.
just this all today.
All today.
Let's go through everything. Let's save our opinions for that. Barako Bull, Barangay Ginebra. Barako acquires Josh Orbistondo.
Yeah.
Eman Monfort in Jens Nutel. 3 points.
Player they had before, and
A new guy.
a new guy.
Our main man.
Yeah.
Our main man.
Our main man, Jens Nutel. Barangay Ginebra gets Nico Salva. He had a rough season still finding snitch. So yung 3 players na yan, JR, Eman, and Jens Nutel, probably Barako won the trade, right?
Yeah.
Except for one little thing.
Yun lang.
Except for one little
Yun
thing. Just
lang.
one little thing.
Hi.
One little thing.
Ginebra also gets
The first overall pick, and the first round pick of Barako Bull.
Next year.
Okay, move on. Mahindra and NLEX. Oh. NLEX.
Mas unfair to. Mas unfair to. Mas unfair to. Lugi to.
whatever, as they say in Estonia.
Whatever. Okay, Mahindra acquires KG Canaleta and Aldrich Ramos. NLEX gets Kevin Alas. But then it goes even further. Token Text naman, Mahindra was also able to, they passed on Kevin Alas to NLEX.
NLEX to get Nino Canaleta and Aldrich Ramos.
And then si Rob Reyes as well. The big thing here is that Token Text, after all of that, after giving up Rob Reyes and Canaleta,
Canaleta.
No.
So,
Just
sorry,
Rob Reyes.
Rob Reyes.
Just
Just giving
Alas.
up Rob Reyes.
And Alas.
And Alas.
And Alas.
we're able to end up with the second overall pick.
They gave up a second pick.
Yeah. They gave up a second pick.
They gave up
And that's not helping your case on saying this is worse.
This is
How could you say that this is worse?
3 smalls equals 1 small forward. 3
Ano yan? Pagpapatong-patungin mo si ano? Si Monfort, si Orbistondo, tsaka si... Ganun ba yung basehan? Yun lang ba? Yun lang ba yung trade?
Today.
May isa pa!
How can I forget? How can I forget? Di pa consummated. Wala pa sa transactions made eh. But
Brian Aruela
Brian Ruelia
from Barako Bull.
Barako Bull goes to SMB
for...
in exchange for Alex Cabagnot ata.
Hindi. Magaling yun.
Chris Ross.
Hindi rin.
Diba? Si
Yung
Lats, baka yung Lats.
Yung
baka yung
pinakagamit nilang point guard.
Ronald Tubid.
Hindi. Jeric Fortu.
Jeric Fort.
Ang daming point guard ng Barako.
So,
You know how the basketball world universally accepted that the Minnesota picks nung draft na yon, that certain draft,
The Rubio Flynn.
was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Barako just obliterated that draft.
unbelievable.
Game.
Oh, we laughed, but I'm seriously pissed off. I don't even know where to start.
I just have one question. I just have one question. Kung hindi pa na a-approve yung trade, pwede ka na ba mag-practice dun sa bago mong team? Just asking.
Hindi.
Just asking
Hindi
questions.
pwede. I would think hindi pa pwede. Pero nangyari na ba?
Nag-practice si Salva sa Ginebra.
Hindi ka nag-practice, bumisita lang siya. Friends
Bumisita
sila ni
lang.
Greg, okay?
Friendly-
Friends sila ni Greg.
Friendly visit lang.
Oo.
Okay.
Nagbumisita, tapos sabi nung uniform outfit, tara, bata, sukatan na rin
Sukat
ka
ka
na.
rin. Nalala mo yung champion yung San Miguel? Nung sinwip kayo? Nalala mo yun?
How can I forget?
Lala mo pa yun? Lala mo pa yun? Yung isa sa pinakamalungkot nilang player, si Jeric Fortuna.
Kasi hindi siya nakalaro?
Hindi. He knew.
The writings on the wall? He knew. So, weird, no? Kasi you win a championship tapos you're not happy. Wala masyadong AV lang. Okay, just to be perfectly real here, seriously, that entire afternoon when the trades were happening one by one just seriously pissed me off as a PBA fan. Here's the thing, call me a eternal optimist. I like to think of myself as a positive person, and I really honestly thought that things somehow were going to change when Chito Narvasa, Carlos laughing at me, when Chito Narvasa,
I'm trying to give you a serious space.
said na no more lopsided trades. I'm gonna review each and every cluster. I'm gonna make sure that everything worked out well. Because, and I'm not even gonna lie, parte din sa mga quote-unquote indie teams. Pushing for even trades, pushing for, filling a need while sacrificing, a valuable player on your team. That's something that healthy and thriving basketball leagues and teams do. Diba? When a player in the NBA trades for another one, usually there's something that they want from that player that they're getting. Pero Chong, how can you justify, if you're Barako, if you're a management or owner of Barako, how can you justify giving up your first round pick in what is going to be one of the most talented draft classes in years, in 2016. I mean, run down some of the players. Kiefer Ravena is going to be there. Arnold Van Opstal.
Maybe Bobby Ray Parks. Mac Bello.
Mike
Colomia.
Maybe Jeron, if he decides to
Yeah, if
come
he
out.
decides to get it.
And that's just the UAAP.
Yeah. Diba? How... I'm done. I mean, there's just no way to defend this.
Ganito na lang. I'll take Barako side. I'll take Barako side. For once in my life, I'll take Barako side. They want to win
Kasi I
now.
took Barako side.
I think they want to win now. That's why they are ready to sacrifice
The future.
whatever's next year. Because, we're Barako Bull. You know how good it was? Parang last season, when they got Liam McMorrow, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Ba? Carlo Lastimosa was playing off the bench, scoring. Wala na pala siya.
Wait. I'll take Barako side.
No, at least, no. Even if they gave away Carlo Lastimosa, at least they got the most solid rookie point guard,
Byron Heruela.
Heruela.
Wala na siya.
Si
Heruela.
wala na rin sa
Wala na siya. Here, I'll do you one further. Parang when they acquired Joseph Yeo in a trade, he was able to run the offense brilliantly, smoothly. He was able to contribute points, rebounds, and assists. And next season, he's gonna be a asset for Barako.
Pero nasa global port na siya. Pero at least may big sila.
Okay.
Si Justin Chua. At least may
off the
big
bench,
sila
Mark.
off the bench.
Ito lang.
Wala na siya. Sino man natitira sa Barako?
Guys. Barako will be running the most extreme 4-out offense you've heard of. They're going to flank Liam McMorrow with 4-point guards next year.
Alam mo ba si Justin Chua, di lang nila pinapirma ng bagong kontrata. Yun lang. Walang kapalit.
As in, di man lang.
Hindi nila
pinakulan talaga.
Hindi
No.
nila pinir... Ha?
No. Parang ganun lang sila. No. May pick. May contract. Ganun. Parang yung baby sa video.
Tapos lumipat lang, pumirma lang siya kay Merago.
Okay.
Good times.
Polo, any thoughts on Barako?
I want the trade. As a PBA fan, and I'm a PBA fan first and foremost before I'm a Ginebra fan.
Pero ba't ka nakasmile?
Malaki smile ko. Kasi, pare, ito we gave up Eman Monfort, Jens Nutel, and Josh Orbistondo for the chance to get Mac Bello, for the chance to get Chester Tolomeo, for the chance to get Kiefer Ravena or Jeronteng or whoever. That's huge, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. Ginebra won that trade straight out. There's
When
no
have
way.
they lost the trade? Seriously. When has Ginebra lost the trade?
Dorian Peña. No, that's pretty recent.
Okay.
I'm just saying, as a PBA fan, it sucks because, and I'm saying that you, Chuck, you don't have the same luxury that Ginebra or any of the SMC team does, or even as we've seen,
nothing.
even the MVP team does.
Sure.
You guys have to build on solid draft. You guys have to build on.
We basically can't make mistakes.
Yeah. Your
Bawal.
your level your margin for error is so razor thin.
Absolutely.
Which is why it's so much. It's such a great achievement that you guys are in the finals. With Ginebra in the past 5 months, they got a new coach because they wanted to. They got a draft pick because they wanted to. Nico Salva can reprise his role as mid-range jump shooter alongside Greg Slaughter because they wanted
He's
to.
the future
My
Joe
comfort
Devance.
zone.
Exactly.
He's the future Joe Devance.
So, I'm just saying, Ginebra has been winning everything. And if they still don't win a championship, it's going to be that much more painful versus an Alaska that has been going into the finals even with that margin of error.
So, okay, I asked you this a while ago. No? You're a Ginebra fan and, ride or die Ginebra ka.
Yeah.
Pero, these kind of trades have to put you in an awkward situation na, okay, you know that you're ripping off another team, but it's not that you can just all of a sudden stop cheering for Ginebra because hindi naman ikaw yung may pakanang trade na.
Exactly.
Diba?
It's an awkward situation kasi again, nasisira yung PBA, but you also have to take the other side of the coin, with the Barako side. Well, if Barako were really serious
Pag
to
ganito
be
ba, who initiates it? Is it Barako or Ginebra? What a question!
Si Raulo.
Hey, you want our first round pick?
You have to look at the Barako side of it. parang the Barako side of it has to be held accountable. Because if the Barako... that's the fact of it eh.
Kung walang nagpapaabuso, walang
maabuso, ganun.
Seryoso? Yun yung sinasabi mo?
To defend myself here. I'm trying to
Seryoso
defend
ka?
myself.
Yan! Sabi nga ni Undertaker sa WrestleMania. SummerSlam pala.
I'm trying to defend myself. There's no way to defend myself here. There's no way. There's really no way. Ginebra's gonna pick that tree. They're just gonna get all the fruits. I would not be surprised if JC and Tal were in SMC team next conference. That's how much SMC will pick at that tree, and that's how much Barako will allow to be picked at. So it's two-way street.
Di wow, anong gagawin natin? I mean, well, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like, next conference, I think it's never been clear the divide of teams that are stockpiling with talent versus those na wala, hanggang ganito
Not
na
just
talaga.
stockpiling with talent, stockpiling with next year's draft picks.
Yun pa. It's an arms race happening right now in the PBA. And, teams like Rain or Shine, they're drafting wisely, they're sort of fixing their assets, then they're bunching them together in trades. Alaska naman really has no flexibility. I think it's sort of a curse that they can play 15 deep because everyone can contribute.
Yeah.
You mess with that chemistry and something might get lost in translation. No? But, Ginebra and San Miguel to a certain extent because they do have Brian Heruela, they're just getting
Who's
on.
a luxury, no?
Yeah, they're just getting on. Heruela's gonna average what, 10 minutes a game? 5?
Maybe.
Something like that. He's just there. Basically, I think SMB got him so that, Talk and Text or another MVP team won't be able to pry.
At parang may kakwentuhan si Jun Mart tungkol sa college life.
I guess, to reminisce, di ba?
Can we do a quick rundown of the Barako Bull roster right now?
Sure.
And then you buzz every time the player already came from SMC side.
Okay.
sige.
Game. James Forrester.
Buzz.
Ginebra.
Joshua Bistondo.
Buzz.
John Dan Salvador. Buzz.
Ah.
Eman Monfort.
Buzz.
JC Intal.
Yep.
Yeah.
RR Garcia.
Nope.
Jeric Fortuna.
Yep.
Yes.
Paulo Hubalde.
Yep.
Yes.
Jake Pascual. No. Jens Notel.
Yep.
Papoy Paredes. No.
No.
Chico Lanete.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yep.
Yes.
Ababu.
Yes.
Meyerhofer.
Yes.
That's what?
That's
85%.
85% of their team.
Cool.
Cool story, bro. I give up. Ang gagawin natin? Like,
Yeah.
I throw this at you guys. If you guys are watching, I mean, do trades like these. Does the mere presence of Barako in the PBA, does it cause you to sort of lose interest in the PBA? Or does it sort of make you question, ano ba tong produkto na sinusuportahan ko?
It doesn't make you lose whatever you believe in the PBA. Because at the end of the day, you don't care about that team. Parang, can you really point like someone na Barako Bull fan? I don't think may natitira pa because they all left because of what's happening. But you know what?
Probably embarrassed.
You know what? At the end of the day, if you're an Alaska fan, as Polo said, if you're an Alaska fan or a Rain or Shine fan or a Global Port fan, parang sige lang. I mean, if papayagan niyo yung ganyan, sige, but as a unit, as a team, and as a proud like franchise, I'm Alaska. I'll be doing whatever I can to beat you guys, and I know I can beat you guys at your very best.
No, and imagine this getting Nico Salva, getting a draft pick next year. Can you imagine the amount of pressure you're piling on to a Ginebra team that already has that much pressure? I'm not saying it's a bad thing to get Nico Salva to get the draft pick, but the amount of pressure with each trade, with each unfair trade that happens
But
is
they have Cone. They have Cone. I mean, if there's someone who could deflect any pressure away from the team and make sure that it's all about running his system, it's him. Like, para sa akin, anything else that happens to Ginebra after that Cone decision is parang wala, sidelines na lang yan. It's all
Sabagay,
it's all a side story after they got Tim Cone.
You know the sad part is, I don't think it's even done.
Yeah, sure.
Arthur De La Cruz is still in Blackwater, guys. It's just a matter of time.
Ganito na lang. If Barako Bull doesn't trade in the entire conference, na feeling natin lugi sila. Inom tayo lahat ng Baracobol after
I like that.
the
Yeah.
Philippine Cup.
Yeah.
Like free media mileage for
Kasi
Baracobol.
nanon talaga.
Kahit mamatay tayo pagkatapos. Hindi ko alam kung ano nandun eh.
Isang kahan ng Baracobol bang inumin natin?
Hindi ko alam kung ano nandun. Ano ba ingredients nun?
Hindi ko alam.
Meron pa ba nun?
Tears of sadness ng mga Alaska at Rain or Shine fans. Okay.
Flip to the talk and text rate.
Game.
This is am I rationalizing? This is kind of defensible.
It is.
No, okay, I'll start with Carlo. Carlo, you had a very, very close look at Troy Rosario. Start with the first question. Was he worth the second overall pick?
Oh, hell yes.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Hell to the yes.
Yes.
Now, the trade that happened, so Mahindra gave up Troy, they got KG, they got Aldrich Ramos.
And Rob Reyes.
And Rob Reyes.
Yeah.
Those three players,
Yeah.
on paper, they're shooters,
Yep.
they have size, they have
Yep.
rebounding, front court that Mahindra needs.
Yep.
And I read also somewhere that, three quality players for what could be a transcendent player maybe in the PBA or maybe the next Mark Pingris. Pwede pa eh, kasi at least those are three productive players. Do you agree with that state? Or?
If you look at it on paper, giving up Troy Rosario and getting that package of three players, okay lang. But if you look at it from the standpoint where Mahindra is, it doesn't make sense. It completely does not make sense. You know why? Mahindra is not built to win in the next
3 years.
3 years.
4 years.
Because the PBA did not allow them to build the team that they wanted.
Sure.
In the past, paulit-ulit na natin sinasabi to eh. In the past, expansion teams were allowed direct hires. Kia and Blackwater weren't. So sa kanila, they'd have to figure out a way to build through the years slowly. Kasi hindi siya Red Bull na kukunin ko lahat ng players na gusto ko.
Or well-coached
na biglang may tag dito may Torion ka, may Junti ka, hindi siya ganoon eh. Hindi siya ganoon eh. You have to build from scratch. And when you're building from scratch, the best way to build is with draft picks because it's cheap labor and these are young guys who could give you something of value
And are eager,
somewhere down the line.
are eager to prove
Exactly.
themselves.
The problem with how we're deciding the balance of PBA trades is it's all about perceived value. You're getting fine. You're getting Rob Reyes, you're getting Aldrich, you're getting KG. And tell me, at the very least, how much are those guys making? $1 million a month combined? At least.
Yeah.
At least $1 million a month combined.
At least.
Sure.
And you're Mahindra, you could pay them $1 million a month or have Troy Rosario for $150,000 a month.
Which is the rookie scale.
It doesn't make sense. And this is not a shot at Rob Reyes or KG Canaleta or Aldrich Ramos because I think that they were fine where they were.
Yeah.
Diba?
They were contributing to
Exactly.
to their teams.
Aldrich was doing really well na nasama siya sa Gilas pool.
Yeah, okay. But
Rob was the first big off the bench for
that's
context.
your assumption that Mahindra isn't going to win. But if their mindset's totally different? I'm just playing devil's advocate here. What if their mindset is to get the most productive players right now and that actually fit their system?
So why are you getting Aldrich Ramos, Rob Reyes, Troy Rosario? Parang that's all you can get for Troy Rosario?
Ganito na lang. Ano yung ceiling mo ng success for Mahindra? Parang are you getting
Quarterfinals or semis?
Are you
Probably.
getting this team to get to the quarterfinals? Are okay ka na doon? I mean, if you're Mahindra, sige, I'll pay $1 million more a month for these players just so I can get to the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Just devil's advocate. I'm not defending the trade. But what I'm saying is, what if Troy Rosario doesn't get them to the quarterfinals, but these three players does? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yun
sure.
nga.
Yeah,
But they can get further than
Oo naman.
with the three productive
Because they have a
players.
deeper front court
yeah.
right now. They're proven commodities in the PBA.
And they're all shooters that Mahindra has proven that they're going towards that direction in terms of the PBA. Diba?
Yung sa akin kasi, if you're a PBA team, the end goal should always be to win a championship. To build towards winning a championship.
That's true. That's true. But ang point ko lang is if Mahindra's mindset is playoff or bust. Yun lang yung ano ko.
Blackwater said the same thing when they got Larry Rodriguez.
And that's why the trade.
But
that's why this
but
trade
that's
is
not fair
defensible.
because at least kahit paano, he has shown that they're willing to make moves to win games. Now, so I
Yun lang
kind
yung
of
mindset.
get
Shift
it.
the mindset.
Oh, I
Diba?
kind of get it. But here's the thing, it's like what, it's sort of what like Bill Simmons says, na parang you're trading cents for $1. Na parang, you're trading all of these assets na, sorry, I don't want to call players assets.
Yeah.
You're trading these productive players for one
potential
player
superstar.
who can basically do everything that, all three players are doing.
Ang sa akin lang, but that's also perceived value of Troy. We go back to perceived value.
No one knows who Troy Rosario is going to be. And pagpalagay lang natin siguro na parang playing safe si Mahindra and, or wanted to get proven commodities. Ang sa akin lang talaga is, you can do so much better than...
Okay, look I was just playing
Aldrich.
devil's advocate There is no way they should have traded Troy Rosario.
Sure.
I'll come out with that.
You
There's
just don't
no
trade
way.
the second round,
Exactly.
second overall pick.
Especially someone with superstar potential. And I've been high on the Troy wagon before. So like, there's no way Mahindra should have traded Troy Rosario. But they did. Wait. Carlo has video proof of of the trade.
So we were there in Estonia.
You change that, you give that also to Troy.
Castro. Walang alam na eh. Walang alam na eh.
Where's the Jason?
He has seen the future. Unless sobrang champion.
Tapos may picture pa na
Yeah, that picture. Nung pinapost ko sila, parang, wala lang yan.
means nothing.
Means nothing. Nagkataon lang na magkakatabi sila. No. Apparently, they'll be talking text 1-2
Palive.
punch
Okay.
in the next 10
Palive.
years.
How good will Talk Text be next season?
God, it's gonna be ridiculous.
And enough to enough to unseat San Miguel.
You know what? 2 finals appearances, at least. Maybe a championship.
So 1 out of 3?
Yeah. Kasi may Hinebra eh. Kailangan mo i-reserve yung 1 championship sa Hinebra. Kailangan mo i-reserve yung 1 championship sa
Team
SMB.
code, bro. Oh.
Isa sa token text. Yeah, seems nice.
Seems fair.
Seems fair.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Pahinga muna yung Star, maybe yung Alaska this season. Kasi Hinebra sure win.
Next.
Kaya Banalas and Lex. That's a nice fit.
That's a great
nice
fit. They needed someone
I'm
like
so
us.
happy for
Yeah,
them.
that was a great pick. I mean, it didn't matter that their own sister team helped them get Kevin Alas, but it's a great pick.
It's reparation basically for fleecing them in the last year when Tokentex got Alas and Benuelas.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. They're gonna play this really fun spread offense, and with Lanete, with Alas there, and even with Jonas Villanueva, it's a lot of firepower, and they're gonna be relying on Asi Taulava to do basically everything from inside. Okay. Did we miss anything else?
Brian Aruela to Jerry. Huwag na, no? Okay na yan. Okay na yan.
Ano magagawa dyan? Sa akin lang, I'm done talking about Barako. I'm just done.
I mean, we had a perfectly good graphic, but we decided not to use it because it was that.
Baka malibel tayo.
Malibel.
wag na. So-
Ganun ka-intense. Pero, Barako in the PBA, even if I'm a Ginebra fan and I got all the benefits of this, it was an awful move. Awful all around.
Chong, really quickly, so that we can wrap up this whole trade talk. How this is not a good, if you're Commissioner Navasa, this is not a good way to start your reign in the PBA.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
So do you think moving forward this is gonna be just business as usual for the PBA?
That's the fear. That's the fear for every PBA fan because
Except for those that are winning the trade.
every time you want it to get better, parang we had high hopes for, parang there were some trades that were balanced out after they were sent out to the media. May ganun eh, parang re-release nila, here's the trade. And then tapos to tweak ng konti para bumalanse. Parang at least, parang you were thinking that they were taking steps to making it better. But now that Barako Bull basically got 3 guards in one trade.
4 guards in 2 trades. 4 point
Well,
guards in 2
They have
trades.
6 point guards.
Well, they did release Heruela in that trade. So, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to be in the position where parang everything around you is already built so strongly na pag mag-isa ka tapos kakapasok mo, hindi mo alam kung paano papapalitan. Sure. So, I guess we should give him time to get his feet wet.
But this is not a good start.
Polo,
ikaw.
You don't come out saying that you're gonna end lopsided trades and then allow the most lopsided trade probably in recent memory
Which
to happen.
was? Which was?
The Ginebra trade to get Nico Salva and I'm not even gonna shy away from it. To get Nico Salva and possibly Macbelo next year. For Eman Mon, for Josh Orbistondo and
Jens
Nutel. 3 players they might not have even used this year. So, you know, it's not a good start for you to talk big and then not back it up.
Yep.
And that's a recipe for disaster right there.
I just want to also shout out to everyone that's following live on YouTube. Dami natin mga comments sa live chat. Thanks everyone who's there. Okay pa kayo? So
Basketball to the world.
Basketball to the world. This just relax muna kayo magkape. This is gonna be. We still have a lot of stuff to get to. Let's move on to the draft that happened last Sunday. I mean,
It feels like so far.
oo nga eh. So,
Parang-
just to sort of wrap up this part, let's do na lang winners and losers.
Yeah.
Let's do one round each of one winner, whether it's a team, whether it's a player na you want to spotlight or highlight. Then let's just go from there. So, ikaw, Polo. First winner, whether it's a player, whether it's a team.
For me, the biggest winner of the draft was Meralco. They got at
Meralco looks
at the 4th pick. They got
Nubo.
They got
Newsome.
Chris Newsome.
No, sorry, Newsome.
They got Chris Newsome, someone who, you know, he's all around, fits perfectly into the mold of Meralco, yung all around
Sean
forward,
Anthony,
Sean Anthony,
Cliff Hodge.
Jared Dillinger type nila. And then they were able to get a point guard in Basir Amer with their 7th pick. So it was a ridiculously good draft for Meralco.
But they still have a lot of issues.
No, they still have a lot of issues. But
Like Raba.
you know what? That's true. I will go forward and say that Raba might, if he plays well.
Oh, here we go again.
It's a cycle. It'll never end. It'll never end. If Raba plays well, he's the missing link to Meralco. Book it!
Parang ako sa Matrix.
wow.
Matrix? Nagda-deja vu ako.
Nagre-reminisce ako nung huling sinabi ni Polo yan.
Kasi dinraft ko siya dati. Dinraft mo rin siya. Ikaw na lang yung hindi pa nag-ano eh.
Hindi pa siya
Sugal kay Raba eh.
Polo, no. The best way to unleash Raba Al-Husseini is to pair him up in talk and text with Coach Norman Black.
Makes perfect sense.
Nothing happened.
He went to Kuwait.
Okay, Raba has no pressures facing him right now.
Now, speaking of Ateneo guys and Coach Norman Black, Rai, pag wala kang ginagawa, bisita ka sa amin.
Right.
Bro,
I got you.
Sit
Bro,
right.
I will stay beside the ano. Friends tayo Facebook. I'll send you a message after this.
Chuck.
Sa akin, Winner, RJ Azul. RJ Azul.
Bale,
tinanong sa kanya, nung nakuha nila si
Raba.
Hindi. Si
Rakal.
Rakal. So, nakuha nila si Rakal. Tinanong ni Apple David, Carlo, RJ, anong mabibigay ni Rakal sa team ninyo? Wala naman. Keeping it real, RJ. That's a guy who might get your slot in the roster.
Speaking
So
of-
that you underplay it. Wala naman.
Speaking of
He's aight.
Kevin Rakal, Polo, would you like to introduce this segment?
Yeah, we have a quick segment. This is specifically for Chuck. We put up 3 random pictures of guys on we basically compiled 3 of the most recent draftees in the
Lahat yan.
Yeah,
2015.
Isa doon si Kevin Rakal. So, we'll have Chuck identify who Kevin Rakal is.
Please flash the picture again.
Chuck, who is Kevin Rakal?
Can I just say that I was in Hong Kong?
Siya or
A, B, or C?
Can I just say that I was not in the country?
Wala akong pakialam.
Past 4 years.
Wala akong pakialam. Sagutin
Sino dyan
mo.
si Kevin Rakal?
Sa kaliwa.
Ito, Para malinaw. Ito.
Yung naka-blue.
Hindi. Ito yung naka-red. Okay, yan si Josan Nimes.
Ano yan? Take two. One last chance. One more chance. Parang si Popoy Basha.
Game.
Ito si Kevin Nakal.
Sino yung gitna?
B. Yes! 1 point. Hey, Kevin Nakal, I may not know you
Right now.
but trust me, I will be following you extensively when you're in the Gilas.
Pero Chuck, ano masasabi mo tol kay Kevin Lakal?
Wala naman. Literally wala naman. Winner mo!
Winner ko?
Na hindi pa natin pinag-usapan
Tinatanong pa ba yan?
Star Hot Shots?
Tinatanong pa ba yan? Ay, aside from talk and text?
Aside from
talk and text? I would say Maverick Ahmisi. Because absolutely no one expected him to go third.
What was more shocking? Ahan Misi or Pascual? Or Malyari? Those are all like third picks, right?
Yeah.
Diba? We've had a history of shocking third picks,
Hipster pick.
You know, in terms of like, in hindsight, Pascual.
Right?
Yes.
Pascual was shocking because they left
Yeah, that was supposed
Banchero
to be
on board.
Banchero.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Banchero. You lucked up.
Yeah. Hey, Pogi.
Next.
Loser.
Loser.
Losers in the draft.
Ikaw muna.
Hindi, nag-isip pa ako.
Sige.
Ako na?
Sige.
Arthur De La Cruz.
He's unsigned.
What?
He's unsigned yet.
Yes,
Yeah, of course. But he will get a contract because he's a first rounder. But you know what? Arthur De La Cruz, some pegged him na third for Rain or Shine. Said na, oy, okay yan, maganda sa sistema ni Coach Yang. And then also, dun sa mga MVP side, nalaroan na niya, NLEX. Diba?
May comfort level.
Diba?
Ah.
Nag-pass yung Meralco sa kanya. Tapos, Hinebra. Parang, oy,
Yes.
future Jody Vance.
Art De La Cruz.
Art De La Cruz, matalinong ata. Pass, NLEX, pass, Meralco pass, Star pass. And alam mo yung sweet spot nung gusto mong ma-draft, pero not now kasi NLEX yung susunod.
May Elec, tapos may Alaska.
Art De La Cruz was right there. Parang, Lord, kanina gusto ko, pero ngayon parang chill muna tayo.
He's like, Lord.
But yeah.
Tapos the best part is parang afterwards when he got drafted, then they zoomed in sa mukha ng tatay niya si Art De La Cruz, nakasimangot siya. Tapos nung nakita niya nakatapat yung camera, Blackwater.
Baligtad, reverse Kanye.
Blackwater.
Ikaw, loser mo.
Loser ko? Hindi, isa yun muna.
Okay. Ako yung mga Philams. Maingay yung Philams coming into the draft. Ryan Wetherell was there. Even in CISO, these guys were all pegged to jump into the first round. None of them did. Wetherell fell to the fourth round. So, I mean, a lot of them got... Ang dami nilang awards nung combine. Apparently, that doesn't translate.
Why do you think... What did you hear about Weatherell? I heard he topped all of the... what's his
Draft combine numbers.
Yeah, draft combine numbers. And, but obviously it didn't work out. Puro athleticism.
I don't think I can say. I'll tell you stories offline.
Okay.
I can't say it now.
Ako, dami lang talagang guardia, tsaka shooting guard, tsaka point guard.
Posible.
Hindi, ito na lang. I think may mga taong naumay sa kakasabi niya na galing siya USC. That if you have to play that card, I played this level in college and blah, blah, blah.
Your name
blah,
dropping.
Parang, okay.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Ako naman, clearly, without a doubt, the biggest loser in the draft. You said that that Arthur was pegged at number 3. Ito, this guy, they said there was no chance he was going to fall to pass the first round. 10th, 9th or something. Without a doubt. It's our main man, Roy Sumang. Bro, what happened, bro? You want to do some unsolicited advice for Roy Sumang?
No.
From the stands.
Oh.
Get another agent.
Okay, thank you for saying it. Ang sa akin lang is, masanay ka na sa seat mo on the bench because you're gonna be playing behind Stanley Pringle, Terrence Romeo, and now
Joseph
even
Yeo.
Joseph Yeo.
You know what?
Yeah?
I completely disagree.
Wow.
Really?
I completely, unequivocally disagree.
No, Global Port is the winner. is a winner in this.
Yes.
Yeah, Global Port won. They stole.
Dude, if you were a guard, if you were a scoring guard, saan mo gustong mapunta?
Sa team na may minutes.
Saan pa yun?
Blackwater or whatever. NLEX or something like that.
Won't you rather go to the quarterfinals, possibly the semifinals, with Global Port instead of Blackwater?
He's just not gonna be able to play.
You know how much they played 3 guard last conference?
Yeah, they're gonna do it again with Yo, Pringle, and Romeo. I get your point, but we're just not gonna see Roy Sumang.
I think we are.
You know what? Now that I think that Pido Carriencio is still the coach of Global Port,
Exactly.
he's going to freaking unleash Sumang.
Exactly. I think more than Sumang, the biggest winner should be Lawrence Chongson. Because everyone assumed that everyone else stayed away from Sumang because of him. Correctly or incorrectly, we're not saying it is. We're not saying tama, we're not saying mali. But the general assumption on social media was that
the third round for a reason.
Was that everyone didn't want a part of the agent.
Yeah.
And,
Pero
parang nandun kasi kami sa we were watching the draft all together. Parang we were running it down. Hindi alam ni Gabe kung sino yung kukunin nila. Parang nung 12th pick, wow, perfect. Roy Sumang and Paul Lee together again. Parang Josan Nimes. Okay, fine. Tapos umusog dun sa second round, biglang Don Troliano. Parang,
Jero Cruz.
They saw potential kay Don Troliano. Tapos umusog.
It's a high pick for
umusog
Troliano.
dun sa bandang second round pa.
Wala pang kumukuha.
Oo nga eh. Tapos biglang
Tapos
nagpass na yung Rain or Shine. That was the biggest sign that they wanted no part of Roy Sumang. That was a slap to the face.
That was a message. That was intentional. Kasi usually, if you in a draft, people say as deep as this, you won't give up in the second round. I get where you're coming from. I just don't think that Sumang is going to be able to get enough minutes. And I honestly don't think you can get away with a Pringle Romeo.
Ang sa akin, if they start the season resting Terence Romeo because of Gilas' duty, I don't see why Sumang can't jump into the throne.
I think it's a perfect team for him.
You're all in with Roy Sumang because...
I really think it's a perfect team for him.
No.
Wow.
I'm not all in with Roy Sumang. I see that it's plausible. But Roy Sumang is like a huge loser in the draft.
I don't know. I mean, Sumang would have been perfect for Blackwater. Like, you just let him run out there, just do Roy Sumang stuff.
Yeah, he'll be Brian Haruela and he'll be traded to San Miguel next year.
At least he gets a nice contract.
At least hindi siya napunta sa Barako where he would have been the 7th point guard.
Yeah, 7-point guards for Barako. Okay, that's gonna do it for our draft recap. Again, we wanted something longer, but the trades just ate up everything. But we've only begun. We still have a lot to get to, including an exciting segment, an exciting something that we want you guys to participate in. So stick with us. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, it's even more from Stan.
Choice break.
Mahal ako. Wait for my answer. Because you can't teach another person to love you, but you can teach yourself to love somebody. You know how they say na parang, in church, this was taught to us, na parang the first commandment in the Bible, which had the promise with it, was honor your parents so all may go well in the land that the Lord has given you. So, the principle is that if you learn to honor somebody who you have no choice but to honor, may it be your father that abandoned you, may it be your mom who isn't super nice, may it be your step parents who you don't really know, you honor them, not obey them, not love them. It doesn't say that, not adore them, honor them, which means having their best interest in mind. That's the first principle, because if you know how to honor people you are supposed to honor, not because you want to honor them, then you will learn how to treat other people as well. So it's really hard to teach people to love you, but you can teach yourself to honor people, to love them, to be kind to them, to be patient to other people. But you can never require, even more demand the same thing from another human being. So I think it makes more sense that way. When you tell somebody that you love them, do you love them only when they love you back? Or do you love them nonetheless? Because I feel it has to be the latter. You can tell somebody that you love them, but if they don't feel like they romantically love you, you can't just walk away. that happened to me recently. I told this person that I loved him, and then he told me he loved me back. But at that time, he loved me in a way that friends love friends. And at first I was like, that kind of sucks. What am I gonna do with that? But then I realized that loving somebody doesn't mean you're gonna have the same feelings for each other. I love my brother even though I want to punch him in the face sometimes. So I realized that loving somebody means you're gonna love them even if their happiness does not mean you're in the picture. Love is selfless and it should never be demanded from somebody else. It should be given to you, and you should give it back in whatever shape, form, or way.
Alam mo, nagsiselos na ako sa
Ay, grabe yung Joyce, pre.
Parang mas inaabangan na yung mga commercial kaysa sa episode natin eh.
Grabe yung Joyce, pre.
Medyo medyo na-insecure na ako sa...
Carlo, may request ka kay Joyce, di ba?
Ano?
Turuan ka kung paano
Magtago ng airbags, grabe. Galing.
That's why we wear glasses. That's why I haven't given up my glasses. Yung mag-contact lens, hide sa eyebags. Okay, it's off season in the PBA. It's time all waiting for the season to happen. Walang NBA, may NCAA, pero you can't have it every day. Wala pang UAP. So I mean, I'm sure a lot of us have free time on our hands. No? So you know what we wanted to do was hear some of your stories about your favorite moments playing the game that we all love, which is basketball. Diba? And nung bata-bata tayo, ngayon hindi na masyado eh. Si Polo, kaya pa eh. But dati, pag sinabi mong summer vacation, pare, basket na.
Naman.
Basket.
Umaga yan eh.
Oh, and we all have had, moments na sobrang nag-all out tayo, moments na, we really played the game that we love the most. So what we wanted to do was introduce this new hashtag. And it is #MyBestGame.
Guys, teka lang ah. Sorry ah. Magigig out na ako. May sponsor tayo. May sponsor tayo!
Hey! Hey!
Guys! Sponsor yan! Sponsor yan!
Oh, sir!
We have arrived!
Bam! Papow!
Ilan taon na natin ginagawa
Gusto ko
to?
lang batiin yung nanay ko, tsaka yung tatay ko, sa family ko, sa asawa ko, sa baby ko. Para sa inyo to, thanks to God.
Basketball to the world!
Okay?
Sabi nga ni Lola ni Dora, dumating na
Sabi rin ni Lola,
yung tama
lahat ng mga worth waiting po.
panahon.
Panahon lang yan.
O game chat.
Oh, hashtag pare, ganito, #MyBestGame. Tell us your favorite stories or your best stories of you playing basketball. Whether it was when you scored 30 points in a tournament, in a barangay tournament, whether game-winning shot ka, meron ka ng crossover, tapos na dulas yung kalaban. We want to know what was your #MyBestGame. So let us know on Twitter. Message me or Polo or Carlo. Use the hashtag.
Also on Facebook. You guys can comment on when we post the link. You guys can comment on
We're
it.
partnering with our buddies from Perwal to we'll share this with you later to give away some really exciting.
Ako na, simulan ko.
Oh, you're gonna talk about.
I'm gonna talk about my best game. My best game, okay, before anything else, the three of us formed an intramural basketball team in college.
We sucked.
We sucked. Our very first season, we started off 0-3. As in, we really just wanted to win one game. Tapos, nagkaisang game ako against, I think, the Cebuano Dormers, wherein I scored 22 points on mid-range jumpers dun sa corner. And we won the game. And that was our first intramural. 22 points. I think that's my career
How many
high.
field goal attempts?
Chong,
50?
efficient ako. Efficient ako nun.
Okay.
Ang nakakatawa dun, 4 lang silang naglaro, 5 kami. Okay. 4 lang sila. Inalaw ng referee na 4 lang sila maglaro kaysa sa mag-forfeit.
So, libre ka lagi.
Chong, corner!
Pero dikit pa yung laban eh.
Oo, dikit yung laban. But that was my best game. #MyBestGame.
Alright, sa akin naman, #MyBestGame happened during a tournament also. So what happened was, punta ako sa game.
Oh, punta ka sa game.
I mean, ako eh, 5'10" ako, may size ako.
5'10 ka. 5'10 ka.
12 players kami, tapos ako yung 12th man of the bench. And what happened was the exact opposite of your story. Kami lang yung parang yung
Yung 5.
And I was the last guy. So if I didn't play, our team would have been able to play.
So your best game was the time you actually played?
Yeah.
At hindi na forfeit.
Hindi na forfeit. Here's the thing. Parang, at the time kasi, yung jersey na ginagamit namin, I love that jersey. Na minsan, ginagamit ko rin siyang pantulog. So medyo na siya pare, medyo na...
Kupas na.
Siya, nawala na yung number. So, kinwestiyon ng referee kung player ba talaga. Hindi na sigurado, akala niya ata walk-on lang ako eh. Pero awa ng Diyos, pinagbigyan niya ako. I was able to play. I didn't score any points. I didn't make any assists. I did get 2 rebounds.
Yep, warm body. Hashtag warm
I sent a
body.
lot of pics and I did do a lot of stuff. That's my hashtag my best game.
Alright.
Ako, best game ko, I think, was in SBP. I was in grade 6. Tapos yung SBP, di ba required kang magkaroon ng grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5. Required talaga siya eh. And then you can only play quarters.
Yeah.
Parang first, second, or third. And then may substitution sa fourth. Yung coach ko, tinignan niya yung lineup ng kabila. Grade 6 ako I grew up fast and then I stopped. Siguro grade 6 mga 5'2", 5'3 na.
So sentro ka na nun?
Sentro na ako nun. Tapos nakita niya yung lineup. Yung third quarter nung isang team, puro grade 2, grade 3. So nilagay niya ako dun sa third quarter. Opening nung Milo yun. Tapos na-excite ako na overflowing yung Milo. Uminom ako ng uminom. Na sumakit yung tiyan ko. Kasi masakit yung tiyan ko habang nagbabasketball ako. Tapos kalaban ko grade 2, grade 3. Yung mga parents nung kabila, minumura na ako. Kasi binubugbog ko yung mga anak nila.
So, bali Junmar Fajardo ka nun?
Siguro, 4? Height nila mga 4. Tapos sinusupal ko lang talaga sa Yun lang yung ginawa ko pong laro.
Yan ang hashtag my best game.
I think, ano yun, parang yung quarter 4 fouls ako kasi sobrang laki ko lang talaga. Kapag bumangga sa akin, tumutupi sila. So, that was my best game.
So your best game was when you dominated on the floor. Your best game is when you scored 20 points.
On 4 guys.
My best game was when I got into the game. That's mine.
Balikan natin yung jersey mo.
Yeah.
Balikan
The
natin
thing about the jersey is, so to really fade it, it was really old looking, nawala na yung color niya, nawala na yung quality. And, you know, because of that, I thought I wouldn't be able to get into the game. I really wish I had heard na may Pearl.
Advertiser!
I really wish I did.
Pearl liquid detergent.
Pearl liquid detergent, pare, because it is the only detergent in the world. Hey, did you know this? That rebonds fiber to fabrics.
Rebond? Di ba buhok lang yun?
Hindi, apparently. Kasi nare-rebond niya ang fiber sa fabrics. It's what we call fiber rebonding.
Ganito yan. Let me drop some knowledge. Ganito yan. Other liquid detergents, when they clean your jersey, kunwari, it'll attack the fabric. To get the dirt out.
Bugbugin niya yung fabric.
Bugbugin niya yung fabric. Kaya nangungupas, kaya nagiging yung blue niyang jersey nagiging light blue.
Naging off blue.
Yeah, naging off blue. Pero pag ginamitan niya ng Perwall,
restores
with a fabric rebonding technology, it will actually, rather than beat up the cloth, it will actually rebond the fibers of the cloth back.
Chuck, what the hell is off blue?
Off blue! Sa required shade ng blue ng tournament na yan.
Off blue?
Parang off-white. Off blue.
Okay, this Perwall color works with color.
Yeah, this is for colored.
Now, I also have one, Perwall black. Yung mga t-shirt nyo yung kunyari sa office or kunyari workout clothes, yung mga hilig sa black kasi slimming workout clothes and whatever.
Kasi na-hide yung mga love handles. Kailangan natin ng black.
Ako, lahat ng workout clothes ko black. So, you know, Perwall black will work with that.
Yep.
So just to wrap up, just to sweeten the pot and just to make sure na you know that it's worth your time to
we will bribe you again.
We're gonna be giving away these lovely Perwall products.
Perwall packages.
Perwall liquid detergent to the best hashtag my best game stories we get, whether on Twitter or on Facebook.
We'll pick 3.
We'll pick three. We'll give away all of these to 3 lucky winners. So send us again your best hashtag my best game. Tweet Carlo, tweet me, or tweet Polo. Hey, and if you give us your best story, and sana makatotohanan siya, honesty system na lang tayo, we're never gonna be discolored again. Because with Perwall, it renews, it protects. Perwall.
Pwede!
Gumagana siya!
Rock and roll to the world! Alright!
Come on!
Alright! Okay. That's gonna do it for our friend for Perwell. Again, maraming salamat to Perwell. To our buddy Nodge also, Nodge Baltao for hanging out with us on the show. Okay? O, to wrap up pala pare. You were away. You left us last week.
Yep, parang pumanaw.
You were no longer with us last week because you were in the country of Estonia. You were hanging out with Gilas basically for an entire week. And basically, what we wanted to know is, kasi kami, all we saw were the games. We saw the struggles that Gilas had, gelling and trying to form this trying to cram basically.
We watched the blowout.
Yeah, this team, no. But I guess I'm interested to know what were some of the stories behind the scenes na hindi namin nakita. Like, this is a team that was put together, that was basically rushed together, no? Just able to form a team for FIBA Asia. Pero, did you see signs of, even despite all the blowouts, of them actually being able to put things together?
Yes.
Thank you, God.
Nag-post ako kanina ng picture ko. I posted a picture, a selfie actually, with me and the team sa background. And then nag-comment si Asi Taulava. Sabi niya, we were there for 5 days, for a week, but it really felt like a month of being together.
Yeah. It's a bros talaga.
I think that was the most important takeaway from the Estonian trip. It's guys like Matt Ganuelas-Rosser and Gabe Norwood listening to Calvin Abueva's stories about his family. Kasi nag-open up si Calvin about stuff that you would not hear from him normally. It's making friendships that will really help Gilas round out into a better team heading into the FIBA Asia tournament. Sinabi naman nila from the start the target here is not to win games. The target here is to run the new system, play, and actually bond with each other. Dun pa lang sa room assignments. Parang
can you share us what are some of the room assignments?
Example, Jason Castro was roomed with Terence Romeo.
Wow.
Diba?
Wow. Okay.
Makes perfect sense.
Sure.
Asi Taulava was roomed with Moala Tautua. Right?
The present and then the future.
Yeah. Gary David was with Ranidel kasi magulo sila.
That's
Maingay sila, dun sila sa corner. Tapos, you'll have what? Aldrich Ramos, who we all want to be, more aggressive on the court, is roomed with Calvin Abueva. And from day one,
he's very energetic.
And from day one, you saw the effects. Kasi nung first game pa lang nila, si Aldrich Ramos, pagpasok niya 5 minutes, 3 fouls. Nakuha niya agad yung beast mode ni Calvin Abueva. Katabi niya lang.
Bumist mo!
Katabi niya lang sa kama, bro.
Bumist mo! Okay.
Overall, I mean, it was a very fun experience for the entire group. Kasi ramdam mo talaga that yung arrival nila, their mood in the arrival was much different from what they took away. May ano ako dun, may isa akong kwento. Kasi, usually, yung mga batang players, SEA Games, kanya-kanyang labayan. But the organizer in Estonia allowed Gilas to have their clothes cleaned. Parang may laundry services yung hotel or something na dun nila lahat lilinisin. Yung problema, hindi yata nahiwalay yung puti sa decolor. So yung nangyari doon, yung blue na jersey nila, medyo nag-seep in doon sa white.
Nag-off blue.
Nag-off blue. Pumunta siya doon sa white. So si Don parang tinitingnan niya yung Nike shirt niya. Parang Tapos tingnan niyo man yung mga medyas nila nung Estonia game, nung Iceland game, nung huli na, light off blue lahat. Off blue lahat. Alam mo, sayang, walang Perwall. Brilliant white liquid detergent. Doon sa Estonia. Kasi alam mo yung Perwall, brilliant white. So kaya niyang ibalik yung puti nung mga na-stain na ng ibang kulay because of its fiber rebonding technology.
Perwall.
Napasok ko pa yun.
Oo nga, ang galing nga. Nasingit mo pa eh.
Renews protects. Okay.
Hindi, okay. I have a question about Calvin. I mean, how different is the Calvin portrayed in Manila versus the Calvin that you witnessed in Estonia?
The Calvin portrayed in Manila is the natural Calvin. I mean, yun yung Coach Tab Baldwin knew exactly what he was getting. Pero talking to him, sinasabi niya na Calvin is a player that goes all out each and every time. The problem is his antics on the court sometimes takes away from his value. Yung mandadamba siyang konti, matatawagan ng technical, or matatawagan ng flagrant, or magpa-flop siya. Sabi niya, Carlo, have you seen one instance when he did that in the 2 games he played? Sabi ko, Coach, wala akong alam. The only flagrant foul called against him was, I think, a hacking foul.
Which is what everyone
that didn't look like a flagrant because they call it significantly worse in the FIBA, under the FIBA rules. So para sa akin, I think I told Chuck, I told Polo earlier then, if Calvin Abueva continues to listen to his Gilas coaches, Coach Tab, Jong, and even especially Coach Alex Compton, and if he gets 35 minutes per game in the upcoming season, I think he could be a legitimate challenger to Junmar Fajardo for the MVP.
Wow.
Because of the development I'm seeing.
May player kang minention who they're trying to mold Calvin into. It's a player that I like.
Meron?
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's because among all the guys, after getting a rebound, si Calvin lang yung allowed to go hard. Often,
Not even Castro.
No. But Castro won't get a rebound.
Sabay. You mean literally
Calvin will get a rebound and then just run towards the opposite court and score. And he was allowed to do it. Andre tried to do it pero hindi niya pa masyadong makuha yung behind the back dribble kasi yung laban ng konti hindi niya maikot. Pero okay lang naman. Okay lang naman. Ayos din yan. Pero si Calvin,
kondisyon.
Rebound tapos takbo. I mean, it was a joy seeing him play.
I'm very happy they said that. Well, the rate that JV's playing right now, it might not be a bad idea to put Calvin at the 1 and just let him Westbrook it up.
Si Romeo.
Romeo?
Yeah, Romeo and Intal. I think we're curious about the newbies.
Lalo na after what Coach Leo said about worries niya about Romeo with the team.
Intal kasi, the problem with him is he wasn't completely healthy.
Yeah, he was kind of banged up.
But he did shoot well from the 3-point range. So, and he can defend.
That's the positive.
Yes. Romeo is starting to buy into the system. He's starting to think about his shots. And that's the most
scary,
dangerous thing. I mean, paminsan nga, panira na dapat dun sa old Romeo, tapos pilit niyang babagsak sa baba. Tapos papagalitan siya ni Coach Tab. Parang, I'd rather see you force a difficult shot than baba mo dyan tapos manakaw. So, ganun na. Parang he's starting to think about his value to the team. And yung sa kanya kasi, he knows that he won't be playing the major minutes. Jason Castro yan.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's the best point guard in Asia. And Andre Blach even said that Jason Castro now is faster than he was in the FIBA world. He's faster now.
Because he's healthy.
And I think because he lost some weight. And there was not much to lose, but
There was some.
apparently there was
Body fat percentage,
there was
1% is probably a big
there
thing
was
to Jason.
what 2-3 pounds he lost made him even faster. So
Imagine how faster we would be if we lost 2 to 3 pounds.
Wow.
Not fast enough. Oh, sino ba? Who else? Who's one player na you were surprised is this good?
surprise?
Oh, I mean, you've seen all these guys, pero
I would say Don. I would say I was pleasantly surprised with how Don
He still got
developed.
it.
Yeah, he still got it. And yung kay Don kasi, parang na ma-magnify yung galing niya because we're lacking twos. I mean, wala si Jeff Chan, walang Marshall Lassiter, walang Larry Fonashare.
Yeah.
Walang Larry Fonashare, even Paul Lee. But you know what? He's filling in nicely for the group.
Ano yung effect nung Jimmy tsaka Asi sa team?
Sila yung kuya eh. Jimmy and Asi have been with the Philippine team for the past more than a decade. And kita mo yung pag-aalagang ginagawa nila sa team. Kunwari, they would go out for dinner, ganun. Asi or Jimmy always made it a point na kasama sila dun sa last group na babalik. Na pag-uwi nila, sure sila na kompleto na sila dun sa hotel. Yes. At least one of them would stay behind and make sure everyone was fine. So, I think the dynamics of the group is getting better. Kasi I said it during one of my posts sa Sports 5. Lumipad yan magkahiwalay eh. The Philam guys flew ahead and then sumunod yung Filipino guys. Pauwi, isang grupo na lang yan. And you knew that it changed. I mean, not seeing you for a while meant na hindi tayo nagkasabay sa lunch. Ganong level na sila nung bonding. So I expect it to have an effect, especially in the upcoming Jones Cup.
Yeah, because communication is key when you're playing. When you're playing together, the chemistry, it's really gonna be a good thing for the team. Pero sige, let's be realistic also. Obviously, this team still has a lot of work to do. From what you've seen, what is the biggest area of improvement na Gilas needs to work on with the Jones Cup and all the tournaments?
There's still second thinking yung opensa ni Coach Tab. Because at the swing, I have no idea what it is. It's very complicated. Pero yung sa kanya kasi, once that system becomes second nature to the team, they'll start getting better. Ngayon kasi iniisip pa nila kung ano yung gagawin. Tapos yung isang makakalala, sisigawan niya yung isa to do this.
Hindi pa siya second
and it's a
nature.
delay.
Yeah.
It's quite a delay.
Parang hesitation.
If you watch the first game they ran dribble drive. And they stood toe-to-toe with the Netherlands. The second half, they ran yung bagong system and it failed.
Estonia.
No, second
of
half.
Netherlands.
Doon sila tinambakan ng like 20 points or something. Once yung dribble drive nila gets to the level, tumaas na yung level ng other offense nila, I think we're going to start doing damage.
Cramming talaga no?
Yeah. I mean, it's not even parang hindi siya sikreto na we're cramming this, we're rushing our preparations. But hey, the development we saw in those 3 games should be enough to make us hopeful about the future.
Okay, another thing that broke just today was the 24-man pool submitted for the FIBA Asia. And I mean, your thoughts on that?
That's a wish list more than anything because
That's nice to have, no?
I don't think Kiefer Ravena will be allowed to join.
Drew Marcelli's not gonna play anymore.
LA won't. The most interesting name there is Jordan Clarkson.
Sige, speak on Jordan Clarkson. I mean, real talk.
Yeah,
Real talk.
he has a passport, and the FIBA rule is that if you have a Philippine passport before you were 16, you could be counted as a local. Kasi right now we can play Clarkson and Blatch because Blatch is naturalized. Pero lumitaw yung passport eh. He got it when he was 12, and then technically he should be allowed to play. The problem I see with that is if papayagan siya ng Lakers and if it's in Clarkson's best interest to play for the Philippines now. Because right now he's playing for peanuts. I mean, that's a rookie contract.
Yeah.
Sobrang mura
Second round rookie contract.
ng kontrata ni Jordan Clarkson. And
Isn't he undrafted?
No.
second round. And this time parang dun sa hulog nung salary cap, a guy like Clarkson could get as much as 60 million for his next contract.
Yeah, lalo na if he breaks out.
Exactly.
And then the salary cap is rising sa NBA.
Exactly. So the question now is, you're Jordan Clarkson. Would you risk 60 million to play for Gilas? That's the question. And
That's a tough question.
honestly, I don't know.
question,
Hindi ko
yeah.
alam yung sasagot ko.
Hey,
That's a legitimate question.
That's a legitimate question. I mean, one, if personally he would risk himself. Two, will the Lakers allow him to risk himself? Because you know
Especially after what happened to Exum.
that's a very interesting topic because of the injuries that are happening dyan.
pero on the flip side naman kasi, I mean, a lot of players, like for example, in the US, like sila Klay Thompson, sila Steph and all those guys, parang when they played in FIBA, they really broke out. Like DeMarcus Cousins last season broke out also and really played well when they won the gold medal sa FIBA World. Couldn't that also be something that happens for Clarkson? Like he plays for Gilas. He averages what 20 points, like 8 assists. I mean he does everything basically for the team, and then people all of a sudden say, you know, this guy's special.
Look, at the end of the day, that would be a very good scenario for him. At the
And
end
for
of the
the
day,
team.
yes, but you have to temper your expectations. This is not the FIBA world. This is
It's
FIBA
Asia.
Asia. So whatever points you get in FIBA, that's like saying na, kunwari, maka 20 points per game si Jason Castro, pwede ba siyang mag-NBA? It's not the same. It's really not the same because kita mo naman si Blatch eh. He was a monster for the Philippines in the world.
And he didn't play in the
And
NBA last
he
season.
didn't get an NBA contract. So for me, it's a very interesting decision for Clarkson. And para sa akin, if you're a Filipino, if you're a Gilas fan, you're praying that the decision is made sooner. Because everything else falls into place once you know the pieces you have. Kasi, kunwari, if this Clarkson issue drags along until, what?
Before,
two weeks before the FIBA Asia, parang, if you're Alapag or Castro or Terence, parang, in danger ba ako na mawala yung spot ko because of Clarkson? So, para sa akin, decide as soon as possible and then move forward.
No, tsaka that's the worst thing that can happen. Yung parang, will he play? Will he not play?
Yeah.
You don't want that kasi these are rosters that could be given to players like Alapag, to Romeo, Castro, all these guys na parang hassle din for them na kung hindi nila alam if they're gonna be actually in the roster or not. Diba?
Ako, I still go down to the bottom line of supporting the players that we have on the team now.
That who want to play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we still have to go back to that, and that's been my stance ever since. Parang tapos na eh. LA's not walking through the door. Lassiter's not walking through the door.
Could you believe that after 1 hour and a half of talking here, di pa natin na-mention si Mark Pingris?
Oo nga, no? Oo nga, no?
Next week?
Next week.
Punin na lang natin. Tama na, Nega, nakakapagod na yun.
Positive naman Positive naman yung kay Mark Pingris
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what
He'll be there.
happens.
He'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, is he going to the
He'll be
Jones
there
Cup also?
tomorrow. Yes.
He's gonna be there.
Yes. Roommates kami. The joke.
Pero yung Junmar wala na talaga.
Okay.
Can I just say also to everyone who said na sana ACL tear si Junmar Fajardo?
May sabi niyan?
Nagsabi nun, pare.
You do realize that there's a chance he can play next year for Gilas,
Or
right?
2019.
Or 2019.
Because the kid's only 25, so if you wish that on him, I got no worries. But again, positive, spread tayo ng positivity, parang yung new day. Spread positivity. Although, this is gonna do it for this episode. I think it's time to let them go.
Yeah.
Oo, sobra na. Gabi na.
It's been an hour and a half.
Alas 11 na po.
Grabe.
Alas 11 na. It's been a long night. I want to thank also each and every person who was following on the live stream on YouTube. There were around 130 of you guys who are following with us, chatting and having a conversation and enjoying our segment also for our new sponsor. Diba? Nag-enjoy sila sa mga segment.
Naman!
Ganun talaga, di ba? We do it well from the stands. Okay, so that's gonna do it. We're gonna be back next week. Kami ni Polo. Si Carlo's gonna be following the...
Skype ko kayo.
Skype?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
The Jones Cup also. So, let's get a guest in, Polo, next week.
Yeah.
Wala daw ginagawa si Joyce Spring na mga ganitong oras.
Fade away. Fade away.
Give the people what they want. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back next week to continue the lead up to Gilas.
Batiin ko boss ko sa ABL. Si Commissioner Jericho Ilagan.
Commission.
Yep.
Sir, magandang gabi.
Alright.
Ikaw, may babatiin ka ba?
Okay na ako.
Okay na?
Ang dami ko nang sabi to.
Hindi, alam mo, let's finish strong.
Okay.
Parang this feels like it's the right episode to do
Okay.
this. Parang ilang taon na natin ginagawa to?
5?
5 years.
years.
We got our first sponsor, and
Yeah.
in those 5 years, we've bonded as a group. So I think this is the perfect time. Would you guys be my best man for my wedding?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Would be...
Yes.
It would be our honor.
Yes.
Yes!
Best man.
Yeah.
And close the show.
Yeah. That's how we do it. With an extremely emotional segment. And I'm gonna wrap it up before I start to tear up. Hey, on behalf of Paulo Bustamante.
What's up?
On behalf of Carlo Pamintuan. My name is Chuck Araneta, and we will see you next week for another episode of From the Stands. Peace!
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.